Welcome to The Perfect Pair. I'm Sally.
I'm Simo.
And we've been talking about a cooking show in which we pair food and wine, and Simo was a perfect person to get this going. So how did we come about this? What is The Perfect Pair going to be about?
Well, The Perfect Pair is pairing wine to food and trying to find the best food to pair with the wine. Our formula is going to be doing tapas, ready in 20 minutes.
Small plates or appetizers?
Small plates or appetizers that we can enjoy while drinking a glass of wine.
It sounds like a perfect pair.
Absolutely.
So what are we starting with, Simo?
Well, today we're going to do beet salad. Easy, ready in 10-15 minutes usually. And then also we're going to do a shrimp dish. It's called shrimp Pil-Pil. Shrimp with tomato sauce, a little bit spicy, and a lot of garlic.
Sounds good. And shrimp Pil-Pil is Spanish, right?
Yes. Okay. It's originally, from Spain. We have the Moroccan version of it, a little bit more spicy and more garlicky. And
I like the idea of a beet salad because in wintertime it seems silly to be eating lettuce that comes from California. Much better to be eating root vegetables, which if you grow them, you can store them until you use them.
Absolutely. Beets, it's one of those vegetables that I love. They're very flavorful. You can do so many combinations with beets.
And a great color.
I'm going to start by peeling those beets, cutting them, and then boiling them for about 5 to 10 minutes till they're nice and soft, but still firm. And then we're going to season the salad.
Some people love cilantro. Some people hate it.
That's true. And
it's very weird that way.
It's very potent.
Is that enough?
That's good.
Okay.
Parsley is mild compared to cilantro when it comes to flavor.
So for a salad, you're taking 4 cloves of garlic.
Yeah, you can use as much garlic as you want. That's a preference, personal preference. Usually for this salad, 4 are good. We're just gonna chop them really fine.
Okay. And I think we put 6 beets in, right?
Yeah. Medium size.
You put garlic in a lot of things that you cook, I'm assuming.
Yeah, well, it's good for you, and I love the taste of garlic. For me, more garlic is better.
Now, if people don't like cilantro, they can use parsley instead.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Cilantro gives a really nice taste in this salad.
It makes
it's a little bit lemony.
And very fresh.
And very fresh. Brings that splash of freshness. And for me, cilantro does complement the cumin. Like when you're cooking with cumin and you put cilantro, it elevates that taste a little bit higher.
That's interesting because you get a lot of food together, and that makes sense, where cumin and cilantro.
Yeah.
A perfect pair example.
Yeah, they complement each other really well.
The beets are still cooking, they're almost ready, and Simo and I will come back after a short break. Welcome back to The Perfect Pair. The beets are cooked. Simo is chopping them cubing them, I guess.
Yeah, little cubes.
And we're going to put them together into a beet salad. You were saying during the break that some people like to put red onions in, but you prefer not.
Yeah, I think red onion, they overpower the dish, but you can do it if you like red onions. Yeah, this salad is going to be good. Yeah, the beets, they're cooked nicely.
And it makes quite a lot, the 6 beets.
So now we got some garlic. We're just gonna add, we chopped about 4 cloves of garlic, right,
Yes.
Sally? And it's up to you. I'm gonna put just half of this because that's a lot.
Because they
for
were
this
large
salad.
cloves, yeah.
They were large, so 2 large ones, that's enough for this salad here.
Okay. And once the salad's made, do you want to let it sit for a bit? Just so all the flavors can mingle?
Yeah, a little bit. Usually, this is a cold salad. You eat it cold. So you mix it warm and then you let it sit in the fridge for 10-15 minutes before serving or later. So this is some cilantro. I'm gonna put some on. And then we have cumin. Get some paprika,
Now this is the Spanish smoked paprika.
Spanish paprika. About 1.
Mild flavor?
Mild. It's
Yeah.
not hot at all.
No. I love that smoked taste.
And then we're gonna put a little bit of lemon juice.
It's very simple. Simple ingredients.
Yeah. Half a lemon in. Then we're gonna do some salt and pepper. Salt. Extra virgin olive oil.
It's
The best you can get, because olive oil makes the salad pretty much. Just a little bit like this. There you
Great.
go. And then we're gonna mix it.
That's looking really good. Now's the time to bring out the rosé.
That's right. So
You've chosen a rosé to go with this beet salad.
yeah, the reason why I choose the rosé to go with this beet salad because it's nice and light. It's a little bit sweet. You got a little bit of sweetness, fruity. Got a nose of strawberry and raspberry nose to it, and a little bit of spice. So it will pair perfectly with this beet salad. So we're gonna aerate the wine a little bit in a decanter, just to get the flavors out.
This is very exciting. That is very nice. The perfect pair.
Perfect.
That is. The beets are a bit earthy, but the lemon juice and the spices lighten them up.
Yeah, that's right. You can put as much spices as you want. If you want it like stronger flavor, you can put more cumin, more garlic. It will elevate it to the next level. But this one is kind of mild for us, so we can enjoy the wine.
And the strawberry that comes out of the rosé really complements the earthy taste of the beets.
Absolutely, that strawberry brings that sweetness of the beets up. And the beets, they're because of that garlic and lemon juice, they tone the rosé sweetness down. And that's what a perfect pair is all about.
That's what a perfect pair is all about. We'll take another short break, and when we come back, we're going to be looking at cooking the shrimp. Welcome back to the perfect pair. Just before the break, we finished with the beet salad, and you were telling me how beet salad is like a national dish. Everybody makes it in all the homes.
That's right. Yeah, it's one of those dishes that you're going to find it in every Moroccan table. Very simple, easy to make. This dish here is one of those street foods we have in Morocco that is very popular. Potato fritters with Moroccan spice. Very simple to make and very easy and delicious.
So what we've done is peel the potatoes, cook them, you've mashed them, they're ready to be turned into fritters.
That's right.
And we were talking about different kind of fritters. You can have plain fritters, you can have them stuffed with shrimp, you can have them stuffed with olives. So we're going to do some plain and some Moroccan olives. You just love these olives.
Yeah,
Tell me
those
about
Moroccan olives, they're called Moroccan dry cured black olives. You can find them at your regular supermarket by bulk or in a container like that. They're very nice, very different than regular olives.
But not too salty.
No, they're sun-dried in the sun with sea salt and olive oil. Very flavorful.
And you were saying how when you lived in Morocco, you used to make them.
Yeah, we make them at my parents' house from scratch. It takes about, once you get the olives, you kind of marinate them, with a lot of salt in like lemon and water solution for about a week till they soften. And then you kind of either cook them or do other stuff with them. Those black olives, usually they're dried in the sun for about a week. The way to prep them, you take black olives and then you put a little bit of olive oil and sea salt on them and you lay them in.
You mix it up and then...
Mix them up and then lay them on a sheet pan and put them in the sun for about 7 days. You gotta pull them at night so they don't get wet. And after 7 days, usually they're ready to consume. Yeah,
Great.
so we're gonna start with this potato salad, potato fritters. We have potatoes here that we peeled, we boiled, and then we mashed.
And even before that, they're Yukon Golds and Doug grew them.
That's right, yeah. They're homemade here in Sally's property. Absolutely gorgeous potatoes. So what are we going to do? We're going to add 2 eggs to this, and then we're going to add some lemon juice, some herbs, some garlic, and then mix them.
Okay.
Yeah. Some cilantro. Goes by taste.
And you showed us before, you just chopped up the cilantro really fine, mostly the leaves.
Yeah, cilantro, fine cilantro. I'm going to do some parsley. Same. About a tablespoon and a half, depending on taste. And some garlic. We have about 2 cloves of garlic here. That will do for about 8 potatoes. Perfect. 8 medium size. Yukon Gold potatoes. I'm going to do some salt. 2 teaspoons of cumin. Potatoes love cumin.
And again, it's to taste, right? So what you're saying,
taste.
people can do more or less depending on...
More or less,
yeah.
but I like cumin.
Lots of cumin, yes. Potatoes and eggs both seem to
Yeah,
do
definitely.
very well.
I'm going to do some paprika. About one teaspoon. And then a little bit of chili powder, just to give a little bit of spice to the fritters. That's up to you. You can skip that part. Chili powder kind of varies from area to area. This chili powder I brought from Morocco, it's very, very strong. You don't need much to give a little zing to your dish. And then some lemon juice, about half a lemon.
So we'll be back after a short break once Simo's got this all mixed together and show you how to make the fritters.
Cheers.
Welcome back to The Perfect Pair. We're just congratulating ourselves or congratulating Simo on things being well done. This is a
White Zinfandel rosé.
and I was just saying how much I like it. Lovely bouquet of strawberries, but not too sweet.
Yeah, exactly. It's about a 2 on a scale of 10 sweetness. Very fruity. Got a nice spice at the end.
And again, you're saying this will go perfect with the potato fritters.
Absolutely.
So
Just
we've
kinda-
just finished frying the potato fritters. This batch had the olives in. And in the meanwhile, you've been making the salsa to go with it.
Absolutely. So I got some, about 3 or 4 tomatoes, seeded, peeled, seeded, and cut in really small cubes. White onion as well, cut in really small cubes, and a little bit of cilantro.
You used only about a quarter of the onion.
About a quarter,
Yep.
not even, just a little bit to kind of. Okay, so we're gonna put some olive oil in it, and then lemon juice.
These potato fritters are lovely. They could be used as an appetizer or even as a potato to accompany something else.
Absolutely, yeah, as a side dish
As a
or
side-
appetizer. So I got a little bit of lemon juice, cilantro, tomato, and white onion, and we're gonna do salt and pepper.
They look very attractive.
Yeah, so this is your appy to enjoy with the glass of white Zinfandel rosé.
And
Very simple to make.
I was going to say that, very easy to make. Anyone can mash potatoes.
Absolutely. Yeah, just mashed potatoes in a different different flavor.
That's lovely. The lemon juice comes through,
Yeah, the cilantro.
and the cilantro, yeah. And it pairs very nicely with the Zinfandel. Another perfect pair.
Hello, Sally.
Hello, Simo. And we're going to do our final dish, shrimp Pil-Pil.
Yeah, shrimp Pil-Pil, which is really easy to make, you know. Tiger shrimp, usually they're the best shrimp to use. And then we peeled some tomatoes, we seeded them, and we cut them really fine. And then we have some fresh garlic, about 6 cloves, 4 to 6 cloves, depending on how much garlic you want in your dish.
You were saying the more garlic, the better.
This dish needs garlic. Garlic
Simo,
just
every
makes
dish
it-
you make needs garlic.
This one needs more garlic.
More garlic. Okay. And
right.
with the shrimp we're using raw shrimp, not pre-cooked.
Raw shrimp,
You've
peeled them.
peeled them.
So there's no skin or anything on them. I'm just gonna put some garlic to fry here in the oil. So you gotta be careful not to cook them too much. As soon as they start turning pink, you flip them.
I was going to say, the great thing about shrimp is they tell you when they're cooked.
Yeah. Once the color changes, you flip them. Same wine. It's gonna pair perfectly with this.
So you can just see a bit of pink on their tails right now.
Yeah. As soon as they start turning pink, you flip them. So we're gonna add the tomatoes, just cube.
They're turning nice and pink.
We're starting to cook a little bit. We're going to turn the heat up a little bit. I'm gonna melt those tomatoes. It's gonna help bring all the flavors together. And then we're gonna add the spices right now. Some cumin. One tablespoon of cumin.
Teaspoon.
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 Some Spanish paprika. We'll do 2 of those. 2 teaspoons.
And do you like things quite spicy?
I do. Not quite, mild. This dish needs a little bit of a little kick. So we got some chili powder here. You can either use chili powder or you can use a hot pepper, either a jalapeno or habanero or whatever pepper you have on hand. It will add a nice flavor to your shrimp. And then at the end we're going to finish it up with a splash of lemon juice and some cilantro and parsley.
It's looking lovely. The sauce is getting a bit thicker.
Yeah, the sauce is gonna thicken out a little bit. That's what you want. So all the flavor goes in the shrimp. So we're gonna give it about 5 minutes or so to cook. And then we're gonna add the herbs and a splash of lemon juice to finish, and then it's ready to serve.
Okay, you're saying that this is the consistency you want with the sauce?
This is perfect. You got a nice sauce.
You can see how much has melted down.
Yeah, it thickened. The shrimp is cooked. So now we're gonna finish that up with some herb and lemon juice.
Okay.
And then plating.
It's making me very hungry because it's smelling so wonderful.
Turn it off. We're gonna put a little bit of parsley. All right. Put a little bit of cilantro. Splash of lemon juice.
Those darn lemon seeds. So you turn the heat off while you're doing this last bit.
Yeah, it's cooked. You don't want to overcook it. Perfect. So it's done.
Okay.
This is it. So we're gonna plate it.
Do you want to pop it in here?
The sauce is good for dipping, so you get that much sauce as you can on the plate.
That looks really good. Afraid to tip it too much because it will start sliding off.
Okay,
Okay, and here are some plates.
so we're gonna plate it.
So this is some French bread that you cut up.
Just some French baguette.
So, Simo, I think this has been a success. We've done 3 amazing dishes today.
Yeah, they're easy to make, as I say.
They're easy to make.
They don't take much time to cook.
Oh, that is excellent. The shrimp are nice and tender,
Not overcooked.
not overcooked. The tomato sauce is thickened nicely. There's a bit of a bite from the chili, but it's not overwhelming.
Lemon helps tone it down.
And the wine adds a nice flavor too.
This is good.
It's very good. So, I think this one's my favorite. I don't know about you, but I'm quite fond of shrimp.
Great, me too.
All of them
Big fan.
today were a success. Easy to make. All of them went very well with the Zinfandel that you chose.
So I think it's. You think it's a success?
I think it's a messy success, but definitely a success. I'll drink to that.
Cheers.
So until next time, please join us again, the perfect pair, when Simo will cook other small plates or tapas and match them with a wine. Hope you enjoyed today's show. I certainly did, Simo. This was great.
Thank you, Sally.
Thank you,
My
Simo.
pleasure. Cheers. Perfect pair.